Merry Christmas, y'all. This is Kate. Kate's Garden Chicken and Cat Rambles. You guys are just so destructive. Hey, be nice. So it's Christmas Eve. Not probably about 10:30 Eastern time. And I brought the chickens out a festive looking treat. They've been going to town on these cabbages. I mean, wow. So this time I brought them a big crown of broccoli and some tomatoes that we never ate. And so they're going to have a festive little red and green snack time here. This will be their Christmas, we'll call it their Christmas meal, though they've got food and all that good stuff, but there they go. Whoops. Well, those are falling out. That didn't work too well, huh? All right, you guys. So hopefully they'll all head over and have a snack while we're sitting here on camera. That will remain to be seen. But this will be the last video I filmed for a couple days. Like I said, it is just to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I know a lot of people, celebrate on Christmas Eve. Some people celebrate Christmas Day. Some celebrate both. And it's wonderful for you all. And my Christmas wish and hope for everyone out there, besides, love and peace and goodwill, is that you all really, really appreciate the times you have with your families this holiday. There are many of us who spend our holidays alone, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me because I've made choices in my life that I live clear across the country from my family and don't have the means or the ability to go see them at holidays. And, we're all middle-aged. Everyone has their own families and grandchildren and things they do. So, but the older I get and, the more holidays I've spent away from my family, the more I really, really miss them and think back to all the times we did spend together. And yeah, for a lot of people, and me included, it's a time of high anxiety and stress, and I don't know what his deal is, but but you just tolerate it. You just put up with that just to be with those you love. So any of you who are spending time with your friends and family this year, just appreciate it and try to savor the best parts of it. My tomatoes are falling out, and for those of you who possibly like me or spend your holidays alone and don't really celebrate, know that I'm thinking about you and you're not alone out there, and you can still keep some peace and some joy in your heart. I know sometimes that's easier said than done when you spend holidays alone. I think I took my tree down last year on Christmas Eve. I thought about taking it down tonight, and Paul said leave it. So I'll probably leave it till Tuesday. I pretty much stay holiday spirit and cheery throughout the holiday until usually, today and tomorrow, just because, you know, it's my own problem, but I let it get me down sometimes that, my Christmases are, maybe I'll cook a dinner, which I'm going to. Like I said, we get all our meats through Good Chops. So tomorrow, Paul he's off tonight. I think he's off doing some work for a friend or something today. But I have some wonderful boneless pork chops that I'm going to do tonight with some broccoli, the broccoli the chickens get, and probably some quinoa, maybe some mashed potato. I don't know. But tomorrow I'm going to fire up the grill and do a couple filet mignons that we get from Good Chop. This will be my first time to try their fillets. I've had their other steaks and they're really good, but this time I got a couple fillets, and I went to the store yesterday and got a couple sweet potatoes, which the store had no sweet potatoes. All month I've been waiting for them. I figured, usually there's a big bin or a whole bunch of fresh sweet potatoes. No, there were like 8, I would say medium to small sweet potatoes wrapped in plastic that they said, these are for the microwave, which I won't put them in the microwave. But I got a couple for Paul and I, so I'm gonna do those fillets and a couple sweet potatoes, and I've got a bunch of fresh Brussels sprouts right off the stalk, and that might just be it. Yeah, and I got some brownie mix, so I'm gonna make some brownies, cover them with a really creamy buttercream frosting, and that will be our festive-ish food. This I did the whole Thanksgiving turkey dressing, uh, veg pies and stuff for Thanksgiving, and it just was several days of Paul and I eating high carb and sweets. But stop pecking the camera. So yeah, that's Cosmo being a jerk, pecking at the tripod, which I'm still holding. It's a bendy one, and I can attach it to things, but you really got to get it set up and sturdy before you get started, because chickens love shiny things. So anyway, just appreciate your family, enjoy it. Take breaks if you need to, like I used to. Step outside, take a few deep breaths, and then dive back in. I have a huge family, so when there was family gatherings, there was huge family gatherings. So this year, my gathering is a bunch of chickens and some cats. So yeah, when I got up to take my shower, the cats all took my warm spot in the bed, and they're all laid up, taking their Christmas Eve naps. So anyone new? This is Cosmo, the Easter egg rooster. That's just a plastic bowl that I brought your food out in. This is Luna. She is the top of the pecking order. She's a silver-laced Wyandotte. Her little sad tail, she's going through molt. There's Zin Zin. Zin Zin is short for Zinnia, and she's an Easter egger. There is Kiva and Neve. They're buff Brahmas. We're checking out the festive colors here. Yeah, a couple of those tomatoes have fallen out, but I'm sure they'll peck them to death before long. And probably within a day and a half, that broccoli will just be some stalk pieces. This is Neve. Oh, let me shrink it down. She's looking to see what he's over here making noises like there's something good in that bowl. There isn't, kids. There isn't. So this is Neve, buff Brahma. She's just finished coming out of a molt. This is her sister Kiva. This little lovely lass in the middle of a molt is Lily. She's a Colombian rock cross. She's looking janky right now. Worst time of year to molt. There's one of the leghorn crosses. Leghorn crossed with a gold-laced Wyandotte. Just looks like a leghorn with a Wyandotte body. There's Laddie Roo out there. He's been over there by that basement window doing his Christmas Eve bath. He's been dust bathing over there. He got out when I came out here, but when I came in here, he went back. I just heard his feathers ruffle. I turned around, and he was shaking off a cloud of dust. And the Cosmo, sometimes he wants to have an attitude at the fence, and Laddie's like, okay, young buck, out of my face. So I have another leghorn cross. This is Daisy. She's all white. Her under feathers, though, she poops her wings out, are kind of a pale yellow. And she has a sister, which is Flower, who looks just like her, except for she has a black dot in the middle of her back, which is just some lacing around a few of her feathers. I kind of hoped when they were chicks, standing it from the ground squat, they would have more lacing, and they would more of their gold-laced Wyandotte would come out. But I'm not sure who was who. If mom or dad was the leghorn, or who was the gold-laced Wyandotte. But they obviously took after the leghorn family side of the family, huh? They're just fascinated with this. Just an old bowl. I used to bring scraps out to the compost pile and things out to them, and they're like, you guys have still got corn down here. Throw your little scratch out. I got a fresh scoop of food. But they're just going to talk to Mama. So once you get yourself off camera, I'll get you guys some scratch. Yeah? You always got something to say. I got boots on under these pants, so you can attack me all you want, jerk. So let's see if we got any eggs in here. Probably under. I see Miss Flower on the nest box. They quit laying inside the coop. You know, they were making divots in the coop. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I disturbing her? She's either laying right now or she's not happy about me being in here. So bring their one little water out. They've got water in their silver bowl. And since it's Christmas, I'll throw them out some scratch, which has oats, whole grain oats, and wheat, and I think some barley, some sort of little millet, some other stuff. You guys have so many treats on the ground. She may be off. Oh, here she comes. So there's Flower. She's the one that's making all the noise. You can see the little bit of lacing on the top of her back. That's all she got from the gold lace Wyandotte side of the family. So, all right, guys. Have a little scratch. They've been dust bathing. And I think I've decided that I'm going to find some of the scrap I have and put a railing around at least this outside edge of this pallet. He loves to stand up there and crow in the morning. And the girls like to be nice. You're looking janky right now. I'm sure it's hard for him to respect you. I hear you back there making all kinds of noise. So anyway, everyone have a great holiday. Yeah, typical Christmas Eve. Kids fussing with each other. No, it's mine. No, it's mine. You can't play with my new toy. I wanted that piece of the brownie. Can I have my own pie? So they're all having a snack. So everybody have a great and Merry Christmas Eve. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your families. And I'll be talking to you maybe next week. Daddy, you gonna come up and tell everybody Merry Christmas? Yeah, I know what he wants to do. He wants to jump up on me, which he doesn't now, just whenever he wants, just from a flat-footed stance, he just jumps up on the mama. Yeah? I'm gonna tell everybody Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Say Merry Christmas, everybody. All right. Bye, y'all.